What's up, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. NBA 2K24. We're right at the start of the 1985-86 season. Got 89 overall Akeem Olajuwon, 89 overall Michael Jordan, 86 overall Charles Barkley, and 84 John Stockton. Of course, we got our small forward Dale Ellis. Our second round pick, Dante Richardson, off the bench, as well as upcoming rookie Terry Porter, who we selected with the 13th pick last year. Instead of trying to trade that pick or do anything else with it, we decided to take a point guard, ideally to be point guard off the bench, obviously, behind Stockton and Jordan. Terry Porter, 6'3". He's a good playmaker, not the greatest defender in the world, not the most athletic in the world either, but we're going to give him a shot, seeing what he can do. A- potential. It's on par with position, but I think we very briefly looked at his actual player card last time, the screen, and it said that he had an 87 potential. So he would actually be really good to have on side if he develops into something good. So we're just going to give him some burn, see what he can do. Dale Ellis, I'm not completely in love with. We might see what we can get for him on the trade market, find a better fit at the small forward position. Something we didn't really do in the last draft was make it a big point to move up in the draft and continue building by adding top tier all-star level talent. So that's something. We have 3 draft picks, I believe it is, in this upcoming draft after this season. Yeah, 3 first-round picks. Well, actually, is that this draft or is that next year's draft? No, that's the 87 draft. We do not have any first-round picks in 1986. So that might be something that we look to add through trade this season if we see anyone that we would particularly want in this draft. Chuck Person, of course. Chuck Person's never going to be an all-star level guy, but Chuck Person is a really good role-playing small forward, which honestly might be kind of what we need. I don't know if I'd want to trade up to the top 5 potentially to draft Chuck Person. I would like to get some kind of first-round pick, 1 or 2 firsts in this draft, or at least 1 pick, just so we can move up. Arvydas Sabonis, of course, father of NBA All-Star Domantas Sabonis. He's pretty good as far as centers go. 7'3", 20 years old. If we could somehow land him, that would be great. But the one who I really want to get in this draft is Drazen Petrovic as a 3-point spacer, a mid-range and 3-point spacer, to play off the bench, to play alongside our starting core guys as just someone who can come in and hit some shots, hit some 3-point shots. So we might have to trade into this draft just to make sure that we can get Drazen Petrovic. That's really the main guy that I absolutely want to get, which should be easier because he's basically ranked, 23rd in this draft, so he should not be too crazy to get a hold of. But that's kind of what I'm thinking going into the draft at the end of this year. Drazen Petrovic is who we're looking at. We of course have our other point guard here, Eddie Jordan, who we signed in free agency. I think between Stockton and Terry Porter, we are not going to need Eddie Jordan, especially at 30 years old. Of course, he cannot be traded until December 22 because he's recently signed a free agent. So that's just someone that we'll wait until he's eligible to be traded, and then we'll move him. Maybe we can move him for a first-round pick. I don't know. Dale Ellis, though, if we do trade him, let's just see real quick what we could possibly get for him on the market. I do not just want to flip Dale Ellis just for first round picks and nothing else, because we do need a small forward, a starting small forward. He is our starting 3, and so if we move him, it would be to find a different small forward that we like better. I don't know who that would be. I don't necessarily have anyone particularly in mind that I would want to replace him with at the 3. Let's see what we got. I mean, Rodney McRae, I don't really know anything about him. Not a good 3-point shooter. Fine defender. Fine rebounding, athletic, good basketball IQ. Here's the thing, at the 3, what I'm looking for as a 3 guy, this is someone that's going to be playing a lot of minutes alongside of Michael Jordan. And really the rest of our core 4 of the top 4 draft picks that are now entering their sophomore year. We need someone who's going to accent them well. What is that going to be? Someone that has a good enough level of athleticism that he's going to be able to run and jump fast enough and high enough to play off of them physically. Someone, I don't care as much about rebounding. We have Hakeem and Barkley down low, so we don't need rebounding as much at the 3. We need someone that's going to be good at perimeter defense and at least mid-range, ideally 3-point scoring. The thing about Dale Ellis, though, is that he is good at 3-point and mid-range scoring. His perimeter defense is a little bit lacking, though. His athleticism is a little lacking. His basketball IQ is lacking. But he has a B+ potential. He is 25 years old, so he's probably not going to be progressing too far beyond what he is right now. What actually is his proper actual potential? 88, with a min and max of 88. So I mean, if he develops into an 88, well, he might be worth holding on to for another couple years just to see what he develops into. Contract extensions. I think Dale Ellis was one of the only ones that we really want to hold on to that is eligible for a contract extension. The argument, though, is that we could go as high as 3 years for him. But I don't know if I want to pay him $800,000 a year. But I don't know how many decent small forwards we're going to be able to get. Going to do much less than that. Should we give him... Yeah, see, in the 80s, having a player option doesn't really move the interest for these guys. Let's offer him 3 years, $800,000. Yeah, he's declined. And now his relation's aggro. Oh, and he went down 5 overall because he's mad about his contract extension. That's why. Let's offer him $870. Accepted, but he's still aggro. Okay, so we got him on a 5-year deal. That might have been a little bit of a lot of money to pay for him, but you know what? He's on a long-term deal now. If we decide to trade him, we can. Yeah, he's probably pretty offended that we lowballed him a little bit. I feel aggro. Morale is poor. Feels horrible. Yeah, that'll wear off. He'll come around after a few weeks. One decision I did make off camera. I think I want to keep injuries on. Leave them on. You know, let it be something that we still have to deal with. But I think I'm going to turn career-ending injury frequency from a 50 down to like an 18, let's say. Because no one wants to see career-ending injuries. You know, someone has a tweak, you know, a tweaked hamstring or, you know, a broken elbow or something, miss a few weeks, fine, you know, we can recover from that. What we don't want to see is, I might even lower this a little bit lower, make it like 5 to where it's really rare. What we don't want to see in this, or in real life even, you know, is someone with a lot of potential comes in, blows their Achilles, and they just can never get any kind of career going. You know, we can work with someone like our own Anderson guy that, you know, seems like, at least in his rookie season, I said Anderson, Richardson, Dante Richardson. He only played, out of 82 games last year, he only played, somewhere in here, only played 54 games, so he missed 28 games in his rookie year with injury. That's not a crazy amount, but that's a little bit higher than what you want to see. We're going to keep an eye on him. He might be someone that we look to move. Alright, great. So we got Dale Ellis just signed. It looks like it is going to let us still trade him, even after that contract extension. So yeah, I don't even know what I would trade him for. It would have to be someone that I feel really good about. And probably no one that's older than him, truthfully. But we'll hold on to him for a little bit. We might add a 3 through the draft and then eventually move him. So, that's fine. Yeah, here's our lineup. Terry Porter, Eddie Jordan, Dante Richardson, 15 minutes a game. Probably want to put Richardson ahead of Josh Holmes. Can we trade? Who is Josh Holmes? I don't remember adding him. He's a power forward. Yeah, we need a power forward off the bench. I like Hansen because of his jump shot. I want to get rid of Eddie Jordan. But we can't trade him until December 22. So that's still several, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 9 weeks into the season. Whatever. We'll trade him when we're able to. But here we go, back at the Indiana Pacers. Recap last season, we finished as the 2nd seed in the East. I think we had like 50, 54, 56 wins, somewhere around there. Swept Atlanta in the first round, got beat in 6 by the Detroit Pistons. No shame in that. You know, 4 of our 5 starters, as well as our 6th man, were all rookies. Did not have Terry Porter coming off the bench. They're just much more of our core 4/core 6, plus a bunch of randos. And this team's not going to come together overnight. But we had some pretty big off-season jumps from a lot of our dudes here. And we're going to see what we can do with them. First shot of the season, a brick from Michael Jordan. Immediately gets posted up. Oh man. I'm not buying those pumpkins.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, come on. Come on, Akeem. Looking foolish out here. So yeah, so this is probably going to be another a building year, but I think a building year where we are gonna be really, well, contending really. I might have to make a couple tweaks throughout the season, you know, trade that other guy who's the other point guard off the bench. You know, most of our guys are still incredibly young. That was not supposed to be a jump shot, but it works. Michael Jordan's that dude. But yeah, we're still building this year, but even just the progression that we will have seen from our guys after just one season, I think is going to be enough to really make a huge difference. Because we are 1 year older, of course. The amount of getting better that we have gotten this offseason just from progression from rookie year to sophomore year for all of our guys. I think that's going to be enough to make a big difference. Yo, Ellis. Yeah, I think that's how Ellis is going to fit into this team. What he needs, though, if he wants to be the long-term answer at the 3, is he has to improve his defense. And he's by no means a bad defender. But if we have the option to replace him with someone who is an exceptionally strong defender, we're going to do that. You know, it's easy when we're controlling the Pacers to just be spamming these threes if they're getting us wide open. In just a regular sim though, when we let these guys control themselves, you know, let 2K play against itself, we're not going to be seeing these types of three-point shots. It's going to be mid-ranges and drives and post-ups and stuff. That's alright though, it's 1985. Seeing our first minutes for rookie Terry Porter. Brothers got some zip to him. This is going to be something that we're going to have to see here. The minutes that he and Stockton share the floor together. That was not supposed to be a shot. That was supposed to be a pump fake. I hope that we lead the league in total rebounds this year. Between Elijah and Barkley, we should be really dominating the glass. That was supposed to be to Mike. Unbelievable. Okay. Okay, Fairport is a good three-point shooter. That is good. He'll fit in well. He'll be a good sixth man.
Love the communication. He knew just when and where to send the hot pass. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Stockton. Rebound by Williams.
I don't know why it keeps... It's another one now. Whenever it makes me go to pump fake, it just forces up a shot. Okay, Dante Richardson's season debut. Hope to see him take a jump this year.
Here's Wolf. This game we saw him score 14. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots.
Although again, Dante Richardson, second round pick. I don't say that to be discouraging. I say that to say the expectation for him is not that he's going to be some multiple-time all-star, you know, upper 80s, low 90s level guy. They just need him to be a mid-80s good role player off the bench who has no type of three-point shot whatsoever. You know, if he can be a competent role player, a competent defender, someone who can be athletic, you know, finish plays that Stockton and Porter set up for him, and really use his length because he's kind of tall.
Shot clock at 6. Richardson with the double team.
That's my fault.
A gifted passer. Richardson knows how to create for his guys so well.
Something else we need to do is add a good big man off the bench, whether that's at the 4 or the 5, or some combination of the two. You know, we've got Terry Porter now, guard off the bench. The next move is going to be to add a competent big man off the bench. That's really what we need as well. Fill in those minutes when Hakeem is resting. That's also going to help us avoid injuries in the long run. Because if we can take pressure off of our starters, run not just a deeper lineup, but a lineup where, or a rotation where our bench guys further down in the lineup can carry more weight and play more minutes. Nope. Nope. That was a great yell. Some way down. Yeah, Terry Porter being an above average three-point shooter is really reassuring. Honestly, once this team eventually gets in the 90s, I'm going to be a lot more three-point focused team. Maybe not focused, but goodness sakes. See, that's why we need a good center off the bench. And Terry Porter's going to be a debut. Whether is cooking. Can Terry Porter become all-time leading three-point shooter? There is another sim that I have. Not the recent one, but one that I'd been playing for like a year before this. I started that one in the 90s. At the, I don't know, 1991 might have been, 92 might have been when that started. The year before Shaq got drafted. And, oh, this is going to be ugly. So yeah, the draft before, the year before Shaq got drafted in the 90s. I enjoyed that save. I had a lot of fun in that one. I tried to be a super three-point centric team right away. That's wow. We're getting cooked.
Not just a scorer, Birdsong is also adept at finding.
Okay, I gotta lock in. I tried to make a very three-point centric squad with that team. So I had Shaq and I had Steve Kerr as a point guard, Drazen Petrovic as a shooting guard. I don't remember who else, but guys who could shoot at the 3 and 4. The idea would be 4 out with Shaq in the middle. And you know, it worked well enough when I controlled them. But any type of sim we had to do, there we go. That's what we want to see. Yeah, any type of sim, they just couldn't do it. I eventually kind of retooled that team. Traded Petrovic for Glenn Rice. Traded Steve Kerr for some other more 90s style point guard. Still tried to keep the 4 a little bit of a stretch 4, but you know. We also had Chuck Person on that team. Guys who could shoot, but not necessarily shooters, if that makes any sense.
Williams passes to Wolf. It is now to Cook.
I say that to say this. It's still important to me to be able to shoot, but I recognize that here in the 80s and even the 90s, it's going to be very difficult to get the guys in the sim to actually play a modern style of basketball. They're not going to do it.
Here's Cook. It's rebounded by Indiana. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. From Team Jordan. It's rebounded by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Wolf.
So we're just going to have to play the game the way it's meant to be played at this point in time.
Just 5 to shoot. Can't hit from 12. Pacers leading by 7. The drive by Jordan, and he could not get that one to go.
And that's going to be just like that play. Driving to the basket. Posting up.
And the Nets making a change here. And he sinks the second.
Playing physical, playing rugged.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Ball's not loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. New Jersey last touch by Jordan.
Embrace the fact that it's the 80s. Don't try to make it, 2017.
Here's Williams. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit.
If you want to win in the 80s, you have to play like it's the 80s.
Collecting a huge amount of rebounds, too.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 6-point game.
And Ellis, what do you got?
There's 25 seconds left here in the second half.
Second team foul.
Low key, if we do it right, we might be able to kind of foul bait a bit.
And Ellis drops them both. Nets trail by 8.
Just play some classic basketball. If we can get some drives to the basket, get the centers in foul trouble, they take the foot off the gas a little bit. It's just going to open everything up.
Just 4 to shoot. Birdsong. Count it good. Birdsong's got 6 in the quarter.
Some fire from Birdsong inside. Hard to get his shot.
Horrible. He could have made that catch.
Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Here's Birdsong.
As a defender, Jordan needs the same thing. He never backs off, never gives you room to breathe.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the
Yes,
quarter.
this is going to be a Pacers team that probably can be a little bit better than they were last year.
Right back.
are we at the level of, you know, a Lakers or a Celtics? No. I don't think our top two guys have really elevated to that level yet. But I think that we're right in there. I think we're probably the number 3 team in the league behind those two. With the ability to eclipse both of them.
The shot by Dawkins is no good. Indiana's gone 6-11 on a 2-3-point shot tonight. Very respectable.
Okay, Birdsong, what do you got?
Here's Elijah. Up Williams with the rebound. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's King to Birdsong. Over Ellis. Birdsong.
Horrible.
Birdsong's got 8 points.
Tremendous confidence from Birdsong. You know, that's why defenses have to be right up into him. Otherwise, it's a wrap.
And Stockton, here we go. Ellis kisses to Jordan.
Are the Nets just that good on defense, or is there something that I'm missing here?
The Pacers pull it in. Elijah's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Push the base a little bit.
Stockton looking around. Jordan kicks to Martin. Releases. And he Pacers foul call.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Nets trail by 4. Outside Williams. Pass to Dawkins.
Is Daryl Dawkins just that crazy?
Work on the glass using that size and muscle to his advantage.
Have to start letting them rip again.
This guy gets into a rhythm. It is something to behold.
Stolen by Stockton. This is it to Martin. Williams with the block. Out of bounds. Pacers ball.
How do I keep getting blocked? What is going on?
Here's Jordan. 6 points for him. Rebounded by the Nets. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kicks it up to Jordan. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. From outside the arc.
Excellent touch on the long-range bomb from Jordan. He only takes those when he really likes them. And that one was good. I think this is more like a tourniquet as opposed to just being a simple timeout. Yeah, they're just bleeding points here.
I don't think we're at the point yet where Mike can just drive to the basket and dunk on anyone he wants at any moment. Gotta be methodical. Gotta let the system work. What is the system? I don't know.
Here's Dawkins. He's defended by Elijah.
Daryl Dawkins. Brother's just gotta be that crazy. 81 overall? Nah. No, sir. Below average post defense.
Awesome pass right there from Cook. And this is what happens when you leave someone on his team.
I refuse to believe that he is just cooking the team like that. Okay, that's what I thought. The system here on that is going to be feed a team on the block. Let him collapse the defense. Let Mike and the rest of the dudes play off of him.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last pass by Jordan. The The Pacers making a switch here. Porter's checked in. New Jersey making a
Hakeem
switch
at
here.
this point in the sim is as good as Jordan.
Third
You gotta
quarter
let
action
him
in just under 3.5
let
minutes
him be.
ago. Dawkins a screen on Jordan. Lets it go from 11. Offensive rebound. And he gets tied down and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Yep. Shorten up the man. Love to see it.
And he's good on the second. Here is Stockton. Back to Olajuwon.
Look at Hakeem bullying. Oh yeah.
So fun. Yeah, once he saw the crack in the D card, you knew what was going to happen. Yep, saw it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Well, he noticed the defense was playing him soft, not respecting his abilities, so he made them pay.
Here is Cook. The Pacers taking the shot.
Using his stature to beat them to the rebound. Love to see a big man doing this thing.
Pass to Porter.
Let's see what Chuck can do on the low block.
Outside for Jordan.
Collapse I think on that one he had a mismatch though. I don't think that was the power forward that was posted up with him. Oh yeah, definitely not.
Now here's King. Dawkins a screen on Jordan. King, the pass to Dawkins. Barkley inside. Double team on Martin. Outside Porter. Passes it to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Stockton. And the Pacers another 3.
Three-pointers clearly the difference for them here in the second half. Tough to guard on.
See, sometimes you just gotta slow down a little bit. Work the ball out of the post.
King against Jordan. King with the pass to Cook.
Let mismatches create offense.
Up top King. They get it. Olajuwon with the block.
No sir.
Jordan looking around. The kick out to Porter. Behind the arc. Dawkins pulls it down.
Yeah, that was like the greatest shot in the world.
And King, here we go. On the wing, Williams. Defended by Barkley. Williams passes to Wolf. Here's Cook. And the Nets miss again.
Not officially a block. It's one in my game. You really
Oh. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and sim the last quarter of this. We don't need to see it out. We figured it out. 106-77. Jordan finishes with 22, 7 of 16 shooting, just barely above 50%. Olajuwon 16-14, 4 steals, 2 blocks. Josh Holmes 14 points. Wow. I do think there's a real chance this year we could see Hakeem or Mike compete for MVP. Let's see this. Sure. Let's just see what kind of big man off the bench we could possibly get. Number 23, 76 overall, competent inside, below average inside scorer. Is good post defense, just slightly below average, A+ rebounding. Just for argument's sake, let's see what we could get if we traded both our bench power forward and our bench center. Wayne Buckner. Colin Wood again. What was that? 29 overall, no thanks. Colin Wood's 23. That's still pretty young, relative. That's what we want. Absolutely no mid-range on Mark West whatsoever. You know what, let's also, just for argument's sake, see what's on the free agent market. Ronnie Hood. Ronnie Wood, about to say, the guitarist from the Rolling Stones. Again, these guys are going to prevent themselves from getting NBA minutes because they are too stubborn about their contract. We're offering these guys legitimate NBA minutes on a competitive team. Wait. DJ Chandler, 6'10". Yeah, it's not worth much. Okay, so there's not really anything on the free agent market that we could just outright sign. So we're gonna have to attract guys through the draft. Let's look at centers. See what kind of second round centers. Manute Ball, that'd be hilarious. Jack Sigma. Bill Wellington, I think he was in the last draft as well. Yeah, we do not want to give up any kind of real rotation guy, or no rotation guys, or really any first round picks. Which I know is going to really limit us. We want someone to basically give us something for free. But yeah, he's got no type of scoring at all. Okay, now here's where we might be able to get away with something, because the Clippers have so much depth at center. Okay, but not even actually. I see, because they're trying to also give us a first round pick or something. Steve Stepanovich. That might end up being who we kind of have to trade for. Oh shoot, so we could get Josh Holmes. And they still got team options. So we could hold on to him for a while and sign him to extension. We also want to avoid getting guys on one-year rentals. What is his potential? Not inspiring, but for a bench center, we basically swap seconds here, give up Josh Holmes. That's probably going to be the move, actually. I'll have to come back to Collinwood. That's probably going to be our move, actually. So the Kings obviously have Ewing now. And they're not going to give up LaSalle Thompson for nothing. Not Tree Rollins. Whack. Kurt Nimpius. Yeah, probably not at 27 to want to give up. Much Mike Gibbsy. Not even gonna try to trade him. Danny Shades. Low-key, I think this Collinwood trade is going to be the best option for us. Let's do it. Oh, so they want their own second-round pick back. No, they're giving us their second-round pick. They want New Jersey's second-round pick. Yeah. So we still got 41 mil in profit. But now we have a very competent center off the bench. Which is great, because that's going to take pressure off Barkley and Elijah Wan in the rotation. Now the main thing is we need to trade Eddie Jordan. It's in a couple weeks. These Pistons and Sixers, we can play those guys later. Got beat by the Sixers. Moses Malone, 10 of 14, 32 points. Dr. J. Yeah, I mean, those are two all-time greats, though. Oh, wow. Mike, 5 of 14. That's not looking great. It's 4 in the year. 20 points, almost 5 points a game fewer. Interesting. Elijah Wan for the most part. Running back the same stats he did last year. Barkley so far averaging fewer points, fewer rebounds, but on a higher shooting percentage. Stockton, 3 points. Let's look at the per 36, fewer points. Elijah Wan, more points per 36. Jordan, pretty close to the same points per 36. I think about 2 minutes a game less. Dale Ellis, about 4 minutes a game less. Elijah Wan, a minute less. Stockton, 5 minutes a game less. That's okay. Barkley's up 1. We ran the Nets out of the gym. Doing 27, that's more like it. I go on 23-13. Good. Colin Wood, 4 of 5. Hello. And 10 points a game, 7.7 rebounds, 66% from the field. Yeah, that was a really good trade actually to get him. I'm glad we did that. And then ran the Pistons out to do them. Not as bad as New Jersey, but man. Elijah Wan, 27 and 9. Jordan, 14 points. So Wood is our leading scorer off the bench, low-key. Dante Richardson giving us pretty close to the same as last year, actually. We're going to get him a few years to develop. And Terry Porter averaging 14.8 off the bench, Wood averaging 10.7. The Mavericks, of course, were Western Conference champions last year. Well, it's not quite proven yet. Bob Hansen, what is he doing? 3.8 points per game. Shooting 0% from 3. I mean, Bob Hansen is cool. I like Bob Hansen. We traded for him, of course, because of the jump shot, really. The ease of his jump shot to use. I don't want to trade him for just a single second-round pick, though. So we'll probably hold on to him because he's worth more to us than he is as a trade asset right now, it looks like. Eddie Jordan is going to be out of here the first chance we get. Bill Ellis still feeling upset, but I think he's starting to feel a little bit better. Let's sit back and let 2 full flights off here for a little bit. See how they do. The last couple games, looks like we really won quite handily. Hopefully because we filled out our bench depth quite a bit more. So let's hope that is something that can continue and not be a one-off. Mavericks, one of the better teams in the league, apparently. Man, Elijah went to block. We're off to a great start so far. Like the pace they go. Not wild about MJ just isoing like that. But, you know, he's going to get better. MJ, one of the greatest ISO players ever. First we got Barkley and Elijah down low. Might be worth double checking to make sure the settings didn't get changed in the offseason somehow, but coach settings, it should be the same thing as the same coach. Crash offensive glass, crash defensive glass. We might need to change our playbook a little bit. Get it to where it's not so ISO heavy. We're looking good on defense so far. Sure. That's the thing. I never want the offense to just be dudes going out there and getting buckets and just getting good enough percentage because, you know, they're good players like that because they can. I want it to be the offense is working. There are, you know, screens and cuts and ball movement happening that generates offense, where these guys can use their skill to finish the play instead of just making tough shot after tough shot because they can. You know, being able to make tough shots is something you gotta be able to do in the playoffs. But you don't want that to have to be your whole offense. It's just dudes forcing up tough shots.
I like the strategy. Make them shoot.
Indiana shooting their first foul shots of the night here. He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw.
We'll probably go most of the first half,
Just under 2.5
sim
minutes
cast
played
it,
so far.
and see what the end of the game looks like if it's close.
Outside for Davis.
Don Ellis seems to be holding zone against Mark Aguirre.
Pass to Valentine. And the call on the shot.
Nice hard foul there, but no.
It's going to be a minus 2.
I don't think there was any question about that being a foul.
Yeah, another made here. We didn't clearly see the contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And the work he did at the charity stripe last game, very impressive.
He definitely looked locked in, making sure to capitalize whenever they sent him to the line.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% short on straight out of the game. Stockton looking around.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Off screen and ball movement. They need more of that and less of Mike isoing from the deep mid-range.
Now here's Valentine.
We'll give it another year or two. I'll gladly let Mike ISO every play if he wants to. That is if the storyline still develops him into, you know, the greatest player ever. But when you have John Stockton on your team, and you have Elijah and Barkley, you don't want to just ISO every play because you can.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone.
You know,
Back to Ellis.
the same thing that Mike had to learn in real life. Let your teammates work for you.
Here's Jordan. There's the three.
Yeah, that was not a great shot, not a great possession.
Trail by 4. Pass to Valentine. And the pass to Kellogg. Jamming that one home.
Showing some athleticism on the finish. I like seeing Kellogg go for the dunk instead of the layup.
You see, Hakeem Olajuwon isoing off the dribble from the three-point line is not great defense. You know what? Let's actually just simcast it now, because I might want to go in and make some tweaks to our playbook and our coach settings. You see, now right here, we're blowing them out the gym for the most part. They're starting to catch up a bit, but like for large chunks of this game, when we just let, what am I doing? When we just let them sim. Shoot, we look great. Mike with 29 points, Hakeem 19, Terry Porter 14. When you actually watch them play, it's totally different. And that's always the trick with simming in 2K like that. Pick and roll offense. Let's see what that does. Yeah, there's no one that we really care to see. Sent to see Charles Barkley. Too soon. Okay. So we won them 4 out of the next 5. Wood with 22, my goodness. Jordan 7 of 14. Stockton 8 assists, 8 points.
Used to have to call collect. Now tassels on a Celine leverage. I'm on a jet. I'm a land on a
okay, so we shot 44% in that game.
320 a month.
Shots 44% in the next game. 48% in this game. 44% again. 51%. Okay, now by comparison, let's see, we shot 57% there. 59%. 52%. 39%. We did lose that game. And this is the outlier when we shot 48. Let's give it another week. Or another game at least. Shot 56. Okay, maybe they're just making the adjustment to pick and roll focus. 9-2. We have to be. Yeah, number 2 just because the Sixers have won 10 games, even though they have a higher percentage. They're still number 1 because it's by win total. Although, I don't know. I don't understand how it works. Probably because the Sixers are in the same division as New York. Who is on the Knicks? Bernard King. Bernard King just must be that guy, I guess. Sure. We beat him by 3. Alright, well, we're off to a great start so far. So, nationally televised game against the Lakers. Chris Mullen and Patrick Ewing. Let's see how we do now against the Lakers here at the Forum. I think last year they had a more generic looking stadium, or like the generic stadium of the 80s, but here it looks like they have the actual LA Forum, which is nice. I'm glad they do. It's iconic NBA arena. Like being physical getting to the basket. They didn't get the rebound, but it still almost worked. Hakeem or Kareem Abdul retired. That's right. I was about to say, like, they don't let Kareem up there. He retired at the end of last season.
And to me, Kevin, it's going to come down to the backcourt performances, quite honestly. Whichever team performs well in that space and area of the game, I think will have the edge tonight. Because both of these teams rely heavily on their guards to carry the offense.
Lakers, I believe, what, 2-time defending champs in the last 2 years? Hold on, let's see. Yeah, 84 and 85. So both years of the sim, the Lakers have come out on top. So, okay, yeah, so the Mavericks, the last game that we watched, I said they were defending conference champs. That was wrong. They were in the conference finals against the Lakers, is what it was.
It's easy to understand why Stockton is so efficient. He takes smart shots.
Interesting shot choice there. Man, look at how small Stockton looks as compared to Magic. Oh, it's almost a foul. Cooper, is that a guy or is that a generic? Michael Cooper, yeah, Michael Cooper's probably a generic. That center, though, is a generic for sure. Stockton, of course. Very good three-point shooter. When you leave him open like that, he'll make you pay for it. Man, try to catch a body on a team. Not gonna happen. Stockton's just teeing them up.
Considering that each team came out with the win.
And of course, they split their 2 meetings last season. So
I don't hate the shot selection in this one so far. In fact, I love the fact that they are spamming threes off the pick and roll. It's basically what I was doing when I was controlling them. I think I'm actually okay with giving them that open midi off a pick instead of closing out hard. Good shot. Instead of closing out hard and allowing Magic the easy inside pass to the roll man. If we get beat because Magic just, you know, shoots 60-70% off the dribble, I think I can live with that. What I don't want to do is start chasing everyone all over the place, letting Magic and the Lakers pick and roll. Yeah, letting the Lakers pick and roll start generating good motion, good ball movement, good passing. Magic is the kind of guy that can really drive the whole team, obviously. Not just passing. Greatest playmaker, greatest point guard ever. Greatest point guard ever in the sense of point guard as a position that generates offense and drives, is the engine of the team. Greatest point guard ever. You can have the debate on whether or not Curry is the greatest player to ever play the point guard. I think I'd still give it to Magic. Curry, obviously the greatest shooter ever, hands down.
He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game
Okay, so this is going to be our first time actually watching Wood play. Generic dude. Very much a 2010s, 2020s haircut there. That's fine.
So he gets them both.
making them count at the charity stripe. No surprise there.
Lakers trail by 5.
I'm actually really liking what I'm seeing from the Spacer team so far. I'm enjoying the ball movement. I'm enjoying the decision making on offense. I love the pressure that they're playing on defense. I love their hustle, their urgency. This is a team that believes that they can win, and is really just playing smart basketball. I feel like, Mike is still ISOing, but it's not quite just absolutely forcing it up. Getting nothing going. Mike is actually attacking now. And if you're just gonna have MJ ISO every other possession, you want him to be aggressive and really attack the basket. And that's what we're seeing, that's what we're finding. The Lakers are hanging in there, but they're mostly just, hitting mid-range jumpers off the dribble. Oh my goodness. What a great move from the team. Got the spin, finished through contact. Yeah. This Jordan Hakeem duo is going to go down as probably the greatest combo in NBA history. And honestly, I'm here for it. That's the beauty of this Pacers team, is that if we do it right, if we build it right, we get the right system in, we're going to be able to give it to you however you want to take it. Inside, outside, everywhere in between. You're gonna have a long day.
You look at Indiana, off to a great start this season, currently in second.
So, 1985-86 season. This is still at a time in NBA history, and I think this rule got changed in the 2010s. So we're still going to be dealing with it for several more decades. Playoff seeding was determined by not just flat-out record, but the top 3 teams that won the division were the top 3 seeds regardless of record. So you could have the 5th or 6th best record in your conference, but if you were the top record in your division, you'll get the number 3 seed. Even if there are teams below you that have a better record, you know, it incentivizes division rivalries, I guess, makes it interesting. I get it, you know, I don't hate it. I don't hate that shot from Hakeem either, even though it didn't land. I'm all for Hakeem being aggressive on offense. We're still up 5, you know. If you can put the pressure on him and make him work for it, that's good. I don't know why Utah traded this Wolf. He seems to be, you know, not a star. Maybe not even a starting quarterback. He's a starting caliber center. But, really good center off the bench. That's what we needed. For what we gave up, trading our backup power forward, who really wasn't that inspiring, and swapping second-round picks. It's pretty good trade. You know, I know I'm biased as the GM that made the trade, but I don't know, I gotta give myself props on that one. Mainland made the shot. I love the way that Terry Porter fought through the screen and still tried to contest that shot. What I don't want to see is guys that just give up on a play because they got screened or whatever. Great shot from Terry Porter.
Porter's comfortable operating close inside.
Lakers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Scott gets to Cunningham.
And I'm actually really enjoying watching this game, to be honest. I love the way that our Pacers team is playing. Oh, who blocked that? Is that 22? Is that Kelly? Yeah, we probably have to hold on to Kelly for now, at least. Love the aggression. Driving into the basket on transition, taking the contact, drawing the foul. This team is absolutely talented enough to beat anyone in the league if they're aggressive. And that's aggressive on offense and aggressive on defense. Man, Richard finds himself all of a sudden from 6th man to 8th man. Not the addition of Porter and now Wood. That's alright though. You want the team to get better.
And Richardson drops them both. Lakers trail by 7.
I think he was the 4th pick in the 2nd round. I guess I could just look at it real quick. Hold on. 6th pick. I think there are 22 teams right now. So if he would have been, or back to the 28th pick, would be a first rounder today. Who's that, Ellis? Love defense from Stockton. Love the defense from Porter. They got to be more aggressive on these rebounds, though. That was an awful alley-oop.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Drawing contact and staying focused. Not afraid to take the hit.
Stockton picks the point.
That's all right though.
Pass outside. Get in the high post. Wood with the screen for Stockton. 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game.
Yeah, it was just great defense there from the Lakers.
Inside, Proctor's on. Pass to Wilkes. He's up the pick. To the right side.
I do feel like though, this Pacers squad is finding a good balance between being aggressive and still making good shot decisions. The smooth jazz they got going on. The show music playing in the background during the timeout. It's good. Alright, we got Mike back in. Let his airness go to work. I don't think he's quite airness yet. He hasn't quite started fully posterizing everyone and their mom. Love the motion out on the three-point line.
It's deflected.
Solid defense.
Love the motion. Love the defensive pressure from Wood.
Johnson, the pass to McAdoo.
Bob McAdoo is on the Lakers. What team? Hold on. What team was McAdoo on before?
Six left to play here in the half. And here's Jordan. He pops his last out. 9 minutes to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Cooper, the pass to Stockton. Outside, Jordan. The pass to Elijah Allen. Trying to end the drought. Over McAdoo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Pacers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw missing. Barkley is checked in for the Pacers. Stockton comes in for Jordan. He hits the second from the line. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of the game. Johnson against Stockton. Cooper the pass to Stone. Here's Cooper, guarded by Jordan. Pocket 6. Here's Johnson. He's back up. Worthy misses to Johnson. And another shot. And that one gets you
Look at Magic, fishing for the foul. Baiting the defender with the pump fake.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Magic Johnson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
falls for Johnson.
You love the way Magic controls the pace of the game. He does it from start to finish.
He hits one and misses one. He's at the line. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game in a matchup against Golden State. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. Now, here's Stockton. He's got 8. Nice shot by Worthy. 6 points for James Worthy.
Defense has the right idea. Worthy stays nimble and gets around them.
5 seconds separating the shot game clocks. Jordan the pass to Stockton. Indiana moving the ball. And once again off the mark by Indiana. There's one back to the top. And
Communication on this. Worthy knows the ball is coming and gets there for the alley-oop right on time.
and some good action for the first 2 quarters as we reach into Lakers. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight bet. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during that half. It's been quite a game for James Worthy.
The way he's been working him in the paint has been outstanding. Just doing whatever he wants to down there.
Yeah, he's been flexing on them, and they've offered little to no resistance in stopping him. They have to get more assertive and have to guard him much better.
Legacy 違うエネジーやめる民が望むこの言葉がセレビ No pedigree You're not a friend of me 対等に話したなら登ってこいこのピラミッド女神君に与えるダメージ First やればスピニングバーグまるでチュンリー Holy Trinity Money, power, respect 全てを get everything なんて思い描く crime 働く朝昼晩 Next place 深夜に出番悩みも焦りも全部光に変えてみせる M 数って出たから何人なきゃ続きはない人知らない人にも言われるお前は誰ねそんならもっといけるあの日ワイザーが言ってくれた天国から見守ってる前のあいつも言っていた逃げられない今さらと一緒に仕掛ける罠君口プチ and the brothers 急いで聞いてあばあば I don't got time to play with you 強みも金がかかる耳をかっぽじって聞きな耳揃えてすぐにペイヤー Get up, get up, ギンギン get up アイソンジャラジャラミリオンダラー
首元ならキラーキラー混ざり気ない10で100%のピッピのチェーン足元からホラーホラー違うが分かるこの立ち方靴ならレア俺たちもヒットヒットヒットずっとレイトキットヘイトタッチずっとシット一歩一歩ずっとワンに出す有料一生俺なら四国も Yeah 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 エビチに呼ばれる出なわけないレディセアレックスにオーダーして作ってもらってこのドリップ Yeah drip いくら稼いでも足りない円やりたいことにベッとしては稼ぐから倍にしなきゃどまけん夜中にちょっと相談そっちの補助手はどうあらなのワイザにではアイスボックスでベストタインならもそこで加湯気実行すの逆セパやりたいことがいてたらたまたま叶ったりこの差にならたちまちバズったり欲しいものなら手に入れる片っ端バカにしてた奴らは赤っ端出始めから右肩上がりまだ気づけてないようなやつばかり音の上で俺の行き盛り Yeah yeah 俺の出る波の上やれること制限はねえこの口で稼ぐ Yeah なかなかこうもうまくいかないと思うけど Real right 稼ぐ額増やすぜ去年の倍 OK
Killer gang gang killer Ice on Jala $1 million Ice on Killer gang gang killer Ice on Haters お疲れ様 Work hard play harder
ガトタイから一抜けさ川崎生まれの B-boy だったらバーボーイ金なるビデオね口座に積んでる今食うけさギラあいつはジャラスキラいや奴らが狙うダラしてたらバカばらまくたら可愛いあの子もこっち来てソファーにゆっくり腰掛けては会計男気またじゃんけん今は好きなものチョイスしてるから未来のビジネス投資してジュエリーの全てを使っちまったら寒すぎ今頃投資して全国規模と上がってく制度見つめるエイムは高性能ここまで来たバックスとサイド暗闇の中でフルサイクルあとさっきより全額弁当当てれば一夜にして天国それか一人凍える夢から覚め今から交渉数億円する商談藤原宏の入ってる商談お前じゃ笑えね俺らの冗談痛くも痒くもねえ楽勝じゃんテレから手にした二つの賞賛あいつのヘイトもお金と交換時計が指してるテペンと王冠お前との間に線引くボーダー津波ウェイブ夜街に降らずウェン夜まるでピカチュウピカピカすぎしびれさせるチェーン
Killer gang gang killer Ice on Jala $1 million Ice on Killer gang gang killer Ice on Haters お疲れ様 Work hard play harder
It goes rain on Main.
Welcome to the party.
Holy when I pray on those who pray for better wages. Bang, bang. Came from the same bloodline as Andres. And a boy and a ready for whatever type of we catch next. Yay, never been afraid of no bruh. Two is a matchup. I just can't make it all even cause the field uneven and we living in the last, bruh. A rebel of a devil in a Dodger hat. They how with people we go hard for that. 1898 till we finish with that. Don't let her pretty face fool you. She gon' bang, bang. Home Main.
Power to the people.
Bang, bang. Home Main.
Power to the people.
Bang, bang. Home Main.
Power to the people. Remember where the people find these crazy Filipinos.
I come from the same bloodline as those who took up the front line with all the hooks and got the una yun sa pag-yelan-man. I am bomb down the party ilan, bring them on. What you thought this was? A little okey-doke, a little whoop-de-whoop, cool story, bro. This ain't no joking, this is overthrow. The recognition, the ignition, and the young control. And I already know one better than a bunch of these rats. I don't spend a bunch of time trying to convince you with that. Throw a little bit of wisdom, fill it back up again. It's like rain, home bang. Welcome to the party. I can't call nobody when these banks is trying to me. Ring, ring, home bang.
Power to the people.
Ring, ring, home bang.
Power to the people.
Ring, ring, home bang.
Power to the people. Remember where the people find these crazy Filipinos.
I come from the same bloodline as those who took up the front line with all the hooks and got the una yun sa pag-yelan-man. I am bomb down the party ilan, bring them on. I heard they in Mindanao in the streets and they hand-me-downs, showering me in rubber when they crumble down, yelling, man, they listening now. In desperation, they'll do anything to keep it the crown. Boy, the cats will make a thunderous sound. They do what we doing to survive, making money off our lives, whether suffering or children in the hood. They on the block and the system for the so they ain't tripping when we. I got that Los Angeles slang talk. California throw from the old block. Oldies and your Uncle Rex, he y'all rest while he was at your aunt's spot. Grimlock, I'm dumb rock, hip hop with a little bit of. I quick got a bunch of in it, homie with it. Remember.
We don't need no water. 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 We don't need no water.
God, thank you for guiding me, giving me the strength in my weak times. Dollar, thankful for the struggles, God, that armor real. No, it wasn't only me that made me hard to. Relationships changing, got an awkward feel. But your strength came in my weakness with that cloth reveal. Them late nights I was lonely and full of pain. They say it's pouring when it rains, I'm feeling strange. How I'm dropping 60 but still don't feel like I'm Dame. The devil in my lane, he want the leader of the game. Drop down on my knees, put humility in my posture. A Bible and a vibe, stability in my locker. Playing loyal, but really your weakest partners. This ain't just no I'ma spit up to build a saga. Been worried about my mama, was never on welfare. But it ain't a soul on the globe that's above a health scare. Father God, I ask for grace. If 2 or 3 is in a space, in any given place, you should be felt there. I be feeling judged. Anytime I have a good time, I feel a nudge. Like some people got a grudge. Thought they wouldn't budge, and now they don't give me love. At your table in the club, but on the net, they throwing subs. Anytime you reach a level, expect to see the devil. That always surface, so you gotta keep a shovel. This is just the cost for when people don't ever settle. Gotta keep myself in this walking in his apparel. Sharper than a bevel on a perfect fade. People see the sunny days, not when he raining on parades. Living out my vows, only reneging if it's spades. Taught to never cave, ignore the pain, being brave. Wow, I got kids who need me to be emotionally present. It's important if they gon' reach the places they destined. My right hand quit the band, got it stressing. Lord, what a lesson, it's the cost of my profession. Counting all these blessings and you was feeling neglected. Chosen and selected, I ain't worthy. You still be having mercy. So now I'm giving grace to the people that really irked me. That could be a struggle admitting how much it hurt me. I know I ain't perfect, that's why I'm asking for guidance. It's hard not to sin when the things around you the finest. Turn a plus into a minus. Pressure bust pipes, I take that to make a diamond. Long as me and you aligning, you out front just like a lineman. Blocking that attack. And the umpire, how you watching back? I repent, you give me slack. Still be sending to the max, you still sewing up the cracks. Yeah, that's in my game, my prayers in Jesus' name. How you love us when we estranged, then you suffer. And still be the buffer, that's the strength we couldn't muster. I pray to see the upper when my days run out of numbers. Amen.
My ex call me toxic, call me King Brown. Well, if I'm so toxic, why you ringing now? You think you a man, this is my house. I'm sorry, where the is my crown now? I keep it, I just only want my land back to give it. He ain't with my mental cause I'm independent. When I left him, he said, go ahead, you regret it. I ain't regret cause look at where it's heading. You don't speak my language, I got signed up cause it's so hard to manage. I got a vocab that stabs deep and leaves damage. Got your new dog by checking in, she a fan. First only standard, she demanded no respect. Your man lined up at Centrelink, demanding for a check. Sorry, I asked Maury who the baby daddy me. Tears pouring, sorry baby, you can't baby mama me. And I'm sitting back here yawning cause I'm living drama free. And they keep running back to me cause Bark is the base.
Call me King Brown, you ain't with me now. Came too far just to go back down. Call me King Brown, making money in my mouth.
Yes, Bark, this is my house.
Call me King Brown, you ain't with me now. Came too far just to go back down. Call me King Brown, making money in my mouth.
Yes, Bark, this is my house. Speak Spanish, but they all call me mommy. I ain't crying over unless that makes me money. Give a about these fellas, I just find them more funny. How you get love sick, you make me sick to my stomach. Baby, go and get a grip, crying like a little. Told you I only want my kids and Maddie said I'm sorry. I just gotta get and go. I ain't mean to around, but got depths to it. Don't want you to drown them all up on my level, but maybe you should level up. There's levels to this rap. And sis went and created one. King Kong, now you can call me King Brown. Put me on your ringtone and make sure that it ring loud. I see independent, you all make me big proud. I ain't going back to nothing too windy for ghost towns. And I ain't saying I don't believe in love. I'm just saying I don't believe you, dog.
Call me King Brown, you ain't with me now. Came too far just to go back down. Call me King Brown, making money in my mouth.
Yes, fucking, this is my house.
Call me King Brown, you ain't with me now. Came too far just to go back down. Call me King Brown, making money in my mouth.
Yes, fucking, this is my house.
Something new. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how rough riders roll. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how rough riders roll. Wanna try, wanna lie, wonder why, wanna. All I know is pain, all I feel is rain. How can I maintain with madness on my brain? I resort to my moving silence like you don't know what I style is. New York so wild, my dogs is with it. You want it? Come and get it. Took it, then we split it. Right, we did it. What the you gon' do when we on you? Messing with the wrong crew. Don't know what we going through. I'ma have to show how easily we. Let me find out there's some more that's running with Joe. Nothing we can't handle. Break it up and dismantle. Like a candle, just cause I can't stand you. Put my on tapes like you think you and you haven't met the apes. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how rough riders roll. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how rough riders roll. Yo, it's y'all people crazy? Be swayzy, stop acting like a baby. Mind your business, lady. Nosy people get it too. When you see me at you, you know I'm trying to get rid of you. Yeah, I know it's pitiful. That's how get down. Watch my make you kiss ground. Just for talking clown. Oh, you think it's funny? Then you don't know me, money. It's about to get ugly. Whatever, dog, I'm hungry. I guess you know what that means. Come up off that green. Ravine. Don't make it a scene. Give a dog a bone. Leave a dog alone. Let a dog roam and he'll find his way home. Home of the brave, my home is the cave. And yo, I'm a to my home is the. I'm a pull papers, it's all about the papers. It's caught the papers and now they wanna. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how rough riders roll. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no. You done started. Act written, you got it. Had it, should've. Now you dealing. Get at me, dog, that I rip. This one here, I flip. No, when I kick, gonna be some slick. What would that look for? me walk through that door with that. Now it's time for bed. Got the floor. Yeah, that's another unsolved mystery. Going down in history. They never did to me. Can't get to me. Got to make a move. Got a point to prove. Gotta make them prove. Got them all like, ooh. So to the next time you hear this dog rhyme, try to keep your mind. Stop. Drop. Shut them down. Open up shop.
I wanna know who he be. Devil with a dove and a bun and a dream and a manicure nail as I drown in the deep. I wanna meet, move like a freak. I'ma believe. She sounds sweet. I say, oh gracias, baby. We do our dancias, baby. You paint your love just like a brush. I hang with Basquiat's, baby. And now if you come here with me, then I got nothing to prove. Just like a wave, I'm trying to see just what you do.
Spend all of my money, all of my money, all of my money, all of my time. Could spend all of my money, all of my money, all of my money, all of my time. Good times, let it go. Sun shine when you walk. Hot times, let it roll. Sun don't shine when you walk. Good times, let it go. Just don't you worry about it. Sun shine when you walk. Hot times, let it roll. That's how you go about it. Sun don't shine when you walk.
Oh, now you all on my mind. You calculating my pride. I say I wish she was mine. And she say, now you had all of my time. Who slow you dripping? No, enamored by your design. And she say, now I hit or I either miss. Leg gon' defeat my kiss. Transform my heart to Swiss. Say the beach make me reminisce. Scented kiss, see you within the mist.
Good times, let it go. Sun shine when you walk. Hot times, let it roll. Sun don't shine when you walk. Good times, let it go. Just don't you worry about it. Sun don't shine when you walk. Hot times, let it roll. That's how you go about it. Sun don't shine when you walk. Good times, let it go. Just don't you worry about it. Sun don't shine when you walk. Hot times, let it roll. That's how you go about it. Sun don't shine.
Last night lit a flame, too good to explain. Took my heart back from out the grave, yeah. Promise one thing, baby, just don't ever change, yeah. All these nights gonna save us. I was used to the pain, that was till you showed me the way. Now I gotta repay the favor. I was lost, almost ran out of patience, but it's even better now I had to wait. So tonight, you take control, take my life and make it yours. And if I slide, don't let me go. Couple nights off, don't need no seasons. Yeah, you just need to know I don't trust nobody else. When I met you, I could tell I ain't better by myself. Yeah, you just need to know I never loved nobody else. You're the best I ever felt. I ain't better by myself. Yeah, you
make you dance to this. Make you dance to this. Smooth like I'm MJ. Been had the juice since the 10th grade. Took care of all the bills and the rent's paid. Now you looking at a sensei. Smooth like I'm Prince too. Made it out the that I been through. And you came for my dog, so you know we gotta get you. That's the only way to ruler of the dojo. I told Sabby get the LT jersey and I'm leaning like a 24, that's the bro solo. When I pull up to the stoop, 2 or 3 Selena look alike. 4 or 5 and I'm acting like a ordinary fool. Baby, you it's cool. All she wanna do is listen to Mac. You wanna make money, then put this. Boy, this skin tan like I'm Bo. They got bands moving, walking down south. I'm a song where we at. Party at the border, it's a movie, no outtakes. Girl, salt shake. Yo, messy down here, but don't downplay. You know SD, but didn't know about the South Bay. Smooth like I'm MJ. Been had the juice since the 10th grade. Took care of all the bills and the rent's paid. Now you looking at a sensei. 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 Smooth like I'm Prince too. Made it out the that I been through. And you came for my dog, so you know we gotta. That's the only way. Betty Bye, young Bruce Lee, I let it fly. This little heart of mine, I'ma let it shine. They be like, where you been, Rossi on the grind? Too crazy, cause I got a lot that's on the line. Hey, you gon' spell it out. Hey, girl, you playing with a Mac, don't you yell it out. All my boys got my back, and we ready now. If I give you all the trust, don't you let me down. Pick it up. Get scary when the boys are on the ring, it's a stallion, splashing metallic. And she wanna slide to the left, slide to the right. Diamond on my neck, dancing in the night. You should come to South Bay, I'll show you what it's like. She got glitter on my face, now I'm shining like I might. Cause I'm smooth like I'm MJ. Been had the juice since the 10th grade. Took care of all the bills and the rent's paid. Now you with a sensei.
Stop playing with them, Riot. Like, she in her move. 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 She lit, get money too. Like, she in her move. In the mirror, I'm doing my dance. Ain't not nobody's pants. He a rapper, but don't got a chance. Stuck in my waist, so I'm loving my bands. Like 1 million views in a day. There's so many ways to get paid. I tried dipping, he begged me to stay. Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna stay plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. Oh, they mad cause I keep making bops. Oh, she mad cause I'm taking her spot. If I was I'd hate me a lot. Like, she in her move. 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 She lit, get money too. Like, she in her move. Saying they love me but one in my place. Step in the party, I'm looking the baddest. So the paparazzi in my face. Pretty but I came from the gutter. Said I'd be lit by the end of the summer. And I'm proud that I'm still getting bigger. Going viral is getting them sicker. Like what? Let's keep it a buck. Too boring, I'm stuck in a rut. Lamborghini wrong when I hop at the truck. Pretty like Lauren with a yup. Pretty face and a waist all gone. And I'm making them wait, hold on. And I'm making them wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Like she in her move. 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 She lit, get money too. Like she in her move. 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 She lit, get money too. Like she in her move.
nice setup. Keep on telling myself I'm better. Head propelling my mental first. I know you want peace instead of me getting jealous. Teasing the extra. You chewing my thoughts like extra. Fluid my tempo, I don't like stopping. Flips, I reveal my cap, new era. Wanna be honest with you, girl, I know you caught my issues. Pearls on Madonna fit you. I visualize my whole life to fit you in it somehow. So the problem with you isn't what you like, but what comes within you. Building on what can fix you. Tell me what the issue is. Wrong and a little bit soft, I get it. Talk with a vision, beat pause, let's get it. Walk in a better beach, not like Venice. Songs had you bitter weak like this. Too real, don't press pause, let's talk about feelings. Talk endless, take a fresh breath, take business. We gon' take off, don't let me go spinning. Hey.
How you made this too? Got into you.
Whoa, I'm big step, I trip when I walk. I'm bringing pressure, they run when I walk. I kick the out of G, total walk. Yeah, I jump on these beats and I walk. Slide, keep on sliding, walk. Object, keep on walk. Spin around, walk. Step down, walk. Came with the sauce. Switch out on me, must be lost. Take to be cold at the boss. Get the paint, maybe it gloss. In hell, she getting. But guess on my neck look like frost. I'm busting checks in the office. I play defense in office. Run up, you get stuck on, I'm a demon. Ran down with my. No such thing as being too cautious. I took all my losses to the chin and then I charged it. Fresh out of. I'm already spinning them right back where I started. Ain't spend none of you. Won't sympathy, ain't getting it from me. My love me, it ain't by the money, cause they get to spend it for free. I'm from the city, no pity. Went missing the other day, he was just. I walk. I'm bringing pressure, they run when I walk. I kick the out of G, total walk. Yeah, I jump on these beats and I walk. Slide, keep on sliding, walk. Object, keep on walk. Spin around, walk. Step down, walk. Walking. Picked up a bag when I walked in. She stalking my page. I got too many options to main. All of my the same. Turned in the jack for a range. I did the dash like dang. She see my wrist and said dang. All of my fresh out the pen. Water whipping, walk around the kitchen with the pot right in my hand. Walk, step, slide, spin. Ain't no big size rim. My cousin walking, talk me there. Don't even lie, I walk. What you call dialing, wasn't even my fault. 1.5 in the vault. I'm on the blogs every time that I talk. 13 cars, but I'm still gon' walk. Now I got behind me, they didn't even chase. They don't f with me cause they know they can't. I'm big step, I trip when I walk. I'm bringing pressure, they run when I walk. I kick the out of G, total walk. Yeah, I jump on these beats and I walk. Slide, keep on sliding, walk. Object, keep on walk. Spin around,